if you see leaders who say they don't care about integration, they are definitely traitors of their own people, whether they know it or they don't know it. And these areas will never develop. Do you need examples? Yes. We've got very good laboratories. There is what they call North America, which has got 3 countries: Canada, United States, and Mexico. The whole continent has got only 3 countries. Then neighboring, there is South America, which has got a large number of countries. The countries of South America are very rich in terms of natural resources. They've got a lot of resources. The Amazon River, the biggest river in the world, is in South America. The forest, the minerals, they are all in South America. But South America and the Caribbean are centers of misery now. And you see them walking on foot from, I don't know where, El Salvador, the other one, Uruguay, what's the other one? El Salvador, there's another one called Honduras, walking to go to the USA. These were all former colonies. There were British colonies in the United States, what is the United States now, and there were Spanish colonies in Latin America. But in 1776, when the British colonies got independence, they united. The 13 of them formed a federation. And then gradually they built on it. And because of that, they built the most powerful country in the history of man, up to now. It's one of the most powerful countries in the world. Why? Just because of uniting the market. Neighboring Latin America, a lot of wealth, but no integration. You can't succeed if you are a businessman. In El Salvador, how do you succeed? The market is 2 million people. Then you produce, you can't sell to Honduras, you can't sell to the other one. People give up and run away. Business people run away, go to invest abroad. When I was in primary 3, 1955, at a place called Chamate, we were being taught that Argentina is one of the richest countries in the world because it had a lot of beef and wheat, and it is the one which was feeding the whole world. Now, if you look for Argentina now, it is one of the poorest countries in the world. What happened? The richness of Argentina and was based on selling beef and wheat to Europe. Now, when the Europeans formed the European Union, they shut out the beef of Argentina. They shut out the beef of the wheat of Argentina, and it became one of the poorest countries. So therefore, market is a very important stimulus for prosperity. So that's why we support this integration. Whether you like me or you don't like me, you need me. That's the reason number one. Now, somebody here could say that, oh, if that is the case, then we have economic integration only. We don't have to have political integration. We can have economic, but not political integration. Well, if it is impossible for you to have political integration, then you accept it as a fact, and you live within those confinements. However, there are autonomous reasons for political integration. There's a war going on in Europe now between Russia and Ukraine. I don't know those who are encouraging the Ukraine to fight, but I think it's not a good idea. Why? Because the Americans are the ones who are telling everybody about what they call four-dimensional superiority. That you are four-dimensional superiority means you are superior on land, you are superior in the Air Force, air, you are superior at sea, in the Navy, you are superior in space. Now, in the case of Russia and Ukraine, Russia is superior in all four. So, whenever the NATO brings something new for Ukraine, the Russians are watching it from space. So, how can Uganda, because somebody is superior to you on land, in the air, at sea, in the oceans, you don't know what's happening in the oceans, he's there alone, you are not there, you are here in Uganda, he's in the Indian Ocean, he's in the other one, he's in the other ocean, he's looking at you in space, looking at you like an insect. What is your plan, sir? Madam, Honorable, Right Honorable, Excellency. What is your plan, Excellency? How do you plan to defend us against this man who is looking at us in space? Katonda jari. The Africans have got a very good answer. Katonda jari. So, Rubanga tiye. Really? But you are a leader. You're supposed to get a solution for us. But can Uganda, as Uganda, have a space program to go to the space and see, you Americans, what are you doing here? Can Uganda do it? We can't have a space program. Yes, we are going to have a small satellite with our Russian friends. But the space satellite will be near here, not. But it will help us to do small things, to look at small things near us. We are going to have that small satellite. But it is not the other satellite. It's not in outer space where these people can base their systems through quarters and do damage to us when we cannot reach them. So that's why we say, we, the NRM, all these years, we said no. For us, economic integration is not enough for East Africa. It must be political, economic integration, but also political integration. Because with the political integration, then you have one army. You have one army. You have one defense system. East Africa can plan now. Can plan. We can go to, because the Indians have gone there to ask the Americans what they are doing there. What are you doing here? This is our heritage. It's ours, all of us. The Russians have gone there. The Chinese have gone there. The only ones who are here are the blackies. What did they call the Africans? Negroes or what? What did they call them? They are the only ones who are here. In fact, all the other races have gone except the Africans. They are the ones who are really content on earth here. This is very risky. This is criminal. This is criminal. To say that we are leaders and we don't see this and we are just here, Excellency, Presidente, Madame, Excellence, Madame, Mademoiselle. In the African Union, you go there, you see, Banang. We are keeping Africans for slaughter in the future. Like looking after cows, then at something they are slaughtered by the one who wants to slaughter them. This is not acceptable. That's why we need East Africa can go to space. East Africa. You can go to space. You Americans, what are you doing here? Mukora chiwano. Eh? We have also come to see what you are doing here. So, that's why Ngoga correctly captured number 2. Number 2, integration is to deal with the issue of strategic security.